Yo, what is going on guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today's video going to be looking at the top 5 brawlers that rely on their star power and gadget the most. So these brawlers are going to be the brawlers that you want to be maxing as soon as possible really. So if you see kind of their star power or gadget in the shop, you definitely want to be picking these up. These brawlers definitely need their star powers and gadgets to carry them, much more than the other 30 brawlers within the game. So yeah, I'm just going to jump straight into number 5. Okay guys, so jumping in at number 5, I've gone for Poco. So Poco might be a surprise to some of you guys, but Poco, that's a really good triple from Drake. But Poco going to be really vital to have his gadget and his Decapo star power. So if you guys didn't know, Poco obviously on his own, you might not think he's too weak. But with his gadget, making it so he can, all enemies around him and Poco himself can heal for 500. It's going to be really good, but we're going to win really quickly. So let's jump into another game. Okay, so thanks for Drake for winning that game so quickly. As I said, the gadget's going to be really good. As you can see by this radius, it's going to be quite large. It's going to be healing you and the enemy, well, your teammates within it for 5 seconds for 500. So it's going to be really good. A really underrated gadget, probably one of the better ones inside of the game. Drake just misses there, that's really unfortunate, but Poco is really good in the meta right now, and the gadget and the Decapo star power is what's going to be making him so good with inside the meta. He just synergizes so well with tanks, and it's just incredible in the amount of healing. So you've got 3 ways to heal if you've got the gadget and star power, in comparison to just one method of healing with his just normal super. So going to be really good. I'm going to try and trick shot that one. But yeah, I really enjoy playing Poco. Definitely get his gadget if you see it in the shop. Probably at least a top 10 gadget, if not top 5 gadget. And as I've seen in Frank's tweet, by statistics, Poco's is literally the best gadget, which is really cool to see. But we're going to be able to concede here because I'm not focusing. That's really dumb on my part. Let's probably focus up here and get the win. I'm just going to pop my gadget straight away. Still got 2 more. Let's press it here. Hopefully Drake goes a bit aggro now. Just popped it. Be careful of his B. B counters Poco really well. But we can push up because we're getting healed, as I said before. Let's wait for Drake to go low. Let's just heal him now. Nice. And he should be able to, when I run behind him, and gadget as well. Let's try and heal him even more. It's just insane amount of healing he's getting right now, as you can see. Just spamming behind him. He's just not dying at the moment. He's just literally invincible. There's just so many enemies trying to shoot at him, and he's just staying alive every single time. It's nice. Drake should be able to get this M's with me. Okay, Ems is healing quite a bit there. But as I said, Poco on face value might seem alright, but when you combine him with that star power and gadget, he's just incredibly broken inside of the game, and you really need to get both of them to get the true value out of Poco. Let's get this pet down. And a lot of people, I mean, I didn't actually push Poco too much last season. He's at 700 at reset in comparison to 900 with all my other brawlers, but he just synergizes so well with so many different brawlers. Let's heal this Poco here. Em's nearly getting super back again. I'll get a nice catch up. I can just probably run this in, hopefully. Let's pass it up. Let's probably wait for overtime, to be honest. Wait for these walls to go down. Okay, Ems has got super. So going to be trying to clutch it up here. Tara with a pull. Let's super Drake so he heals up. Let's stand behind him so he's getting that healing, as I said before. Nice, I'm able to win that one. So Poco are going to be the 5th most important brawler to max. Let's jump into number 4. Okay guys, so jumping into the 4th brawler that relies on their star power and gadget the most is going to be Colt, in my opinion. Colt's not that good in the meta, but when you have the speed star power or his range one, he's going to be a really good brawler inside of the meta. His best game mode, is going to be high, so not the best in, but he's okay in Brawl. If you're a good Colt, you can definitely run him in Brawl. But his best mode's definitely going to be highest at the moment, and we're going to be able to get a quick win here. So that's going to be really quick game. Again, let's jump into another game to talk about how good he is with his gadget and star power. Okay, so another game with Colt. That was a really quick one again. But as I was saying in the previous game, his gadget is just what makes him so good. And you really need him to push him, to be honest. You really need that gadget to get that extra ammo. I definitely should have passed to Drake. I don't know what I'm doing there. Trying to focus too much on killing, but we should be able to score that now. So yeah, that's another quick goal for Drake. But Colt's been a revelation in Heist at the moment. That's a big word for me, I know. But he's just been so good in Heist. Just pop this gadget and you get your ammo back straight away. It allows you to kill the tankier brawlers. Right here I'm spamming auto aim. And in Heist, if you didn't know, Colt has the most DPS inside of Heist. So when you're pushing ladder with Colt, with the gadget especially, you definitely need the gadget. You can just melt the Heist safe if enemies decide to leave you. And I just really enjoy playing Colt with this gadget, and especially when I've been playing it Colt on my mini account, I've not been having much success with it. It's really hard to not push without its star power, the speed one or the one with range. Personally, I prefer the speed one, but it's so hard to push without any of these, so definitely recommend get the gadget if you've seen in the shop, or at least one of the star powers. You can use either the speed one or the range one, depending on how you prefer it, to be honest. But that's going to be the fourth best, most important brawler to max. Let's jump into number 3. Okay guys, so jumping into the third brawler that needs star power and gadget the most, it's going to be Nita in my opinion. So Nita, I mean, you can actually push without the gadget and star power, but definitely recommend getting it. It just makes Nita a such more better brawler. She becomes so OP with the gadget and star power in my opinion, and got to be one of the better brawlers inside of a game with this, so definitely need it. And if you don't have either star power, so the hyper bear or the one that makes you heal up and the bear heal up, Nita's bear is just not going to be good at all. It's going to be really slow and going to be really easy to take out. But when you've got both of them combined, or even just one, not even the gadget, just even like the star power, it's going to be really good. Let's stun this bow here. So bow, it's actually Nam there. Actually no, that Nam, she's really OP. But yeah, a couple of shots from my bear here, but as I was saying before, Nita just becomes an absolute force to be reckoned with as soon as you get one of the star powers or the gadget, to be honest. Either one, you're just going to be absolutely reckoned inside of every mode. Nita's really good in Heist right now, really good in Brawl, really good in Gem Grab, so there's a lot of modes you can play Nita in, and you definitely need a star power gadget to be pushing with her, for sure. So we're going to be getting this M's down, hopefully, and that's a nice pull from our Jean there. I need some heals, to be honest. I'm only a couple of shots from Bear, and as I was saying before, Nita has just became so good inside of meta now, and the gadget itself is just making Nita one of the best brawlers inside of the game. So definitely recommend getting that one if you get it in the shop. I'm going to be going down there. They might actually be able to score this, which is quite annoying. I mean, we've got 50 more seconds to get the win here. So should be able to get it. Nita with Jean's actually really good as well. Let's get this Daryl down. A nice pull from Jean. And Ems uses the gadget there. Should be able to score hopefully. Let's get Ems down. Okay, Ems is slowing us down. Only a one shot from Bear. Should be able to get Bear in a second. Nice, got Bear. So 30 seconds left. Should be able to get this here. Trying to talk about the gameplay rather than Nita, just because we need to get this win. Okay, Nam does super kick it away. Hopefully we should be able to get a nice stun off. Okay, I do get a stun off from the bow. Hopefully we should be able to score now. Come on, Drage, clutch up. Okay, no, so we end up losing that game. Okay, so jumping into the second best, brawler that relies on their star power and gadget the most is going to be Mortis. So Mortis definitely relies on his star power and gadget the most, because whenever I'm playing it on my mini, Mortis is just horrid without that star power with the long dash. The best, what I keep saying, don't know why I keep saying that, but the best thing about Mortis and his star power, it enables you to get that first dash off against the enemy and building up your super much quicker, whereas without this star power, you've got to be using your dashes to get close to the enemy, and that's not what you want to be doing with Mortis. You want to be using that dash to get a hit. You don't want to be using dashes for positioning it really or getting close to the enemy unless it's really fast. So I'm going to swipe into a wall there, which is really dumb from me. His gadget is really good as well. It enables, so when you've got no ammo, as everyone knows, Mortis's ammo recharge is really slow. So that gadget allows them to get an extra shot for quite a lot of damage. I'm going to dash past Tara there. I'm going to actually go down because I'm a terrible Mortis, really bad Mortis, and we might actually concede here unless Drage can clutch up. And nice. So I actually need to focus now. I need to try and get a win because it's quite hard to face this comp. So hopefully let's just dash into this M's here. Okay, I nearly got my bats to get everyone there, but yeah, star power is other one. Creepy Harvest is really bad. You definitely need this one. I think it's called Snake. As you're not going to be getting a lot of success with Mortis, to be honest. Okay, let's use my. I do go down again, but you don't want to take too many tips from Mortis from me, just because of how bad of a Mortis I am. It's actually embarrassing how bad. Normally I push Mortis on bounty, which is much easier, and having this star power makes it really easy for Mortis to be pushed on. Definitely don't really recommend playing Brawl, but I'm just trying to make a fun video for you. No one really wants to watch gem grab gameplay really. Everyone wants to watch Brawl gameplay. So this B's going to be going for on goal. Let's hopefully defend this. Okay, nice. We actually save it. So that's something, that's about the only good thing I've done with Mortis all game, to be honest. But with the long dash as well, you can just get into so many better positions with Mortis, to be honest. A lot of positions you wouldn't have got in before. So this long dash is going to help me get on top of VMs. She's going to get super again though, which is really annoying. I'm going to go down here. Hopefully Poco can stay alive for long enough. I'm just playing absolutely awful. I bet my teammates hate me right now because of how bad I'm playing with Mortis. Okay, so it is going into overtime. Got to be really, really careful here. Let's try and get some kills here. So can actually, maybe let's try and dupe this Tara out. Okay. Oh, we could have got the goal off there. That was really, really close. Going for a trick shot in the game there. Actually, really close. I could have actually scored that if I was a good Mortis. That would have been really cool to see in video. But Mortis definitely relies on his star power, as he's already one of the worst brawlers in the game. But without star power, he's probably by far the worst brawler in the game, to be honest. Let's try and take down this Tara. Okay, nice. Take down the Tara, but the Tara pet's going to be able to kill me. Hopefully, Dredge can respawn and kill these in time. I don't actually know. No, we're going to be able to lose that one. That's another loss, to be honest. That's just because I'm such a trash Mortis. But he's going to be the second brawler that relies on their star power and gadget the most. Let's jump into number one. Okay, guys, so jumping into the brawler that needs their star power and gadget the most is definitely going to be Bo, in my opinion. I mean, Bo's not the worst brawler inside of the game at all at the moment, and that is due to his star power. I use the stun one, except for Snake Prey. I'll also use the vision one, or in Showdown I'll probably use the vision one. But his star power and the gadget are just extremely broken. As you see in Snake Prairie, you've probably seen it a bunch of times now already. His gadget just completely changes the way you play Snake Prairie and makes him a really viable brawler in a lot of different maps. In scrims recently as well, been playing a lot of Bo. Bo counters a lot of kind of Poco comps, and it allows you to build up your super a lot quicker with his gadget. He's really underrated with the gadget, just making him such a strong brawler. You definitely need it if you want to be pushing Bo. I definitely recommend, if you see this gadget in the shop, definitely pick it up. It's one of the best for sure. Should be able to score this. Let's pass it off to the Frank. Should be able to just walk it in. Let's see. Nice. Able to get that in. So that's really, really nice. We're actually winning for a change, which is good to see. But Bo has been really struggling in the meta for some time, but this gadget really makes him shine. The mines are just what makes Bo really, really good as well. Just a lot of opponents just kind of forget where the mines are, and this star power just stuns them and it makes you get an easy kill. So now actually trying to get this Poco down. We might actually concede here. Let's see. Let's just throw my mines out. I've got no more gadgets left, which is unfortunate, but the mines are going to be stopping them from pushing forward. So, and people underestimate as well how much damage Bo does. So in turn with Bo's mines and his just damage output overall, you just got to be able to melt enemies as soon as they're getting stunned by these mines. But Bo, without the star power, is just not going to be that good. His mines are quite underwhelming without it, without its stun. But if you haven't got the stun star power and you've got the vision one, it's going to be really, really good to scout inside of the grass. But as you can see, these Bo mines just absolutely carrying us, and you can see how vital they are for how he plays. If we didn't have that star power, we wouldn't have got that kill. So just showing you how good it is, you definitely need to pick it up. So that's going to be the worst brawler if you haven't got max. But the same way, the brawler you need to pick up the star power and the gadget the most for sure. It's going to make Bo such a better brawler, so you need to get either star power, to be honest, and definitely the gadget. Okay guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. Hope you guys really enjoyed my analysis and gameplay talking about what brawlers definitely need to be max first. I get a lot of questions asked in my DMs and on my Discord server about who you should be looking to max first, who relies on their star power and gadget the most. So hopefully this video makes you decide. If you see any of these in a shop, you can definitely pick these up. These will make these brawlers so much better and allow you to push much faster inside of Brawl Stars. So definitely take my tips. Really, really going to improve your pushing. That's going to be the end of today's video. Hope you guys really enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.